The time I beat the crap out of a pick-me girl. I am a professional boxer. My husband has also been training in combat sports for over a decade. After we got together, he took me to his training gym, where I met his female training partner, who had been training with him for many years. She was the biggest pick-me I've seen in my life. On the first day, I stood quietly in a skirt, watching them train. She came over and warmly asked, "Why don't you train with us?" He likes girls who are into sports. I smiled and replied, "No, thanks." During the training, she constantly partnered with him and chatted with him during breaks. My husband, then boyfriend, ignored her and walked over to me, asking if I was bored waiting. I shook my head and told him that he looked really handsome while boxing. She followed us and put her arm around his shoulder, looking at me and saying, "We are all about violence. You probably don't like all this fighting and killing." She then positioned herself between me and my husband, turned away from me, and started asking him some boxing technique questions. My husband was getting a bit annoyed at this point, but he didn't want to be rude, so he told her they could discuss it later after the break. She turned around, seeming to notice me for the first time, and said, "Ah, I see. You probably don't understand what we're talking about and find it boring, right?" I remained silent with a cold expression on my face. Later, my husband decided to change partners during the break. She exaggeratedly said to me, "Are you